Howdy guys, this is Mr. Back 1990 with another video on fitness, and today I'm going to be doing a little update, not on my bulk, but on the NPC. I did a little video back a few weeks ago about the NPC, the National Physique Committee. If you haven't watched it, just give a little synopsis. I was thinking about doing the NPC, I was looking into information. The NPC is a little physique competition slash bodybuilding competition in 2013 in April 16th. They do it every year, and I think they started back in 2008. And I haven't looked too much into information on their background, but I believe the NPC doesn't actually just go to Indiana. They actually go. They have a physique committee throughout the nation, but there's one in they're doing one in Indianapolis in April. But anyway, as I said in the last video, there's two parts. There's the bodybuilding one where you're in a thong and spray tan, and then there's the physique competition where you're in boy shorts. I'm gonna do the boy shorts one, of course. I don't want to be in no thong. Uh, but there's also different brackets. So of course, there's a bracket for people under 5'4", which I'm 5'3", thankfully. So I'm at a little bit of an advantage. I guess there'll be a less class. And there's also, I think, there's one disadvantage. I think it's a disadvantage. A class for people being under 22, which a lot of people be like, why that? Well, the thing is, there's a lot of high school people out there that are hitting their testosterone peak right now. They got those hormones just going crazy, so they're building muscle like no other. Though that's the time to build muscles when you're in that age, 16, 17, 18, and so I'm gonna have to be competing against those kind of guys that are hitting their testosterone peak right now. And 22 and under, the 5'3", and the weight class one. I think it's below 145 pounds. Well, my bulking phase is gonna shoot me up to 141, 42 pounds most likely, and then I have to do a cutting phase, a hard cutting phase, because right now, uh, most likely I'm probably about 15-16% body fat, so I'll have to end up dropping a good 10 to 15% body fat for the show. And since I'm a smaller guy, that's really nothing, because 1% body fat is like 1.5 pounds or 1.5 pounds or so. So really, if I wanted to drop, if I was 15% body fat right now, and I'm 137 pounds, that would only mean really if I'm only carrying around probably like uh 10, 15. No. I'm thinking probably if altogether, if I was 15% body fat right now, I'd probably be carrying around 20, 21, 22 pounds of fat on me. Now I want to drop down to 6%, so that would probably only mean I'd have to drop 15 pounds or so. And if I was at 142, I'd only have to go down 127 pounds. But I'm gonna be bulking till January 1st, and the competition's April 16th. That really only gives me about 14 weeks of cutting phase. That is a hard cut phase right there. Because 14 weeks, there's people that do it where they drop 12, 15 pounds and they're low in body fat or so, but there's a difference between getting that body fat percentage lower down, because with going down to body fat percentage, it's going to be harder compared to someone that has more body fat. Per se, if I'm trying to lose 15%, or if I'm trying to lose 15 pounds and a fat person trying to lose 15 pounds, their fat percentage out of that might be they might lose 1 or 2 3% body fat. I'm trying to lose about 10 to 15% body fat. It's going to be hard for me. But I tend to be a person that can gain weight easier and lose weight easier. I'm not the person that can gain muscle weight easy. But I've done a full year back in the day before all this. I've done a cutting phase where I probably 4 out of 7 days a week where I probably ate less than 1,000 calories. So when my cutting phase comes into the ordeal in January, I'll probably have to do weeks where all I eat is chicken. Excuse me, sorry. Chicken and broccoli and salad. It comes a time and you have to ask yourself, how bad do you want something? Are you willing to sacrifice the gain? And I'm just gonna have to keep it in my head when I see food in front of me not to eat it. Be like, man, you got a competition in April. You really don't need that piece of candy, or don't drink that milk or so, because really I'll probably have to eat less than 1,000 calories a day. And I'm gonna go on a keto, as my trainer said. Keto. I'm gonna be cutting out all the carbs, and I'm gonna be doing IF. So really, if I'm gonna be hitting my macros, I'm gonna go over a little bit of protein, because you should always go add more protein when you're in a cutting phase, just so because your muscle is supposed to be losing. So I'll go up in a little bit of protein to try and keep that going down in muscle and get my fat too. I'll probably get like 160 grams of protein, and I'll probably try to shoot for 7. Or well, it's gonna be more fat, because keto you need. There's really no carbs. It's like less than 5% of your calorie intake's less than carbs, and then 30, 40 is like protein, and then the rest is fat. Since I'm only probably hitting about 1,000 to 1,300 calories or so, depending on which weeks and stuff. Probably be getting the same amount of fat I am right now, but most likely I'll have to eat chicken breast and broccoli, and then get those healthy fats in, which bacon, maybe peanut butter, depending on if I can get the carb-free peanut butter, eggs, which it's not gonna be that bad. It's not gonna be that bad, but I had to drop at least 10 to 15 pounds for my cutting phase. And then after that, I'm going to go back to bulking phase. I'm not going to be the type of person that cuts all that and does all that for the show, and then after the show, they go directly out and eat a ton of food. I'm going to try not to. I know it's going to kill me, but I'm going to try not to, because that's when my body's going to be so open to gaining fat, because my body has been scarce of all those calories that I haven't been consuming. But I talked to a trainer. He switched up my workout routine. So I'm doing a different workout routine. I'm doing less workouts, heavier weights. You could definitely say I was overtraining, which a lot of people said. And